So this is same old project and I want to build publisher subscriber pattern in this project. So already running, and what I want to do, I want to create one job scheduler here, and which that job scheduler publish some messages and put it into the Apache. It's not Kafka, it's Redis, and after that we want to implement one subscriber which get that message uh, which we push inside a Redis. Okay, so let's start. So to create a scheduler, I need to add a annotation on main called enable scheduling. Enable scheduling. Okay, so this is the annotation, and after that I am creating one scheduling task here. So I want to use annotation called scheduling, not a shareable, scheduled. Okay, so I want to use this Spring annotation called scheduled, and there is one attribute called fixed rate. Okay, which get value in the form of long. Okay, so I am putting 1000 here for now. Okay, so I write one method here. First thing first, public void send message. Okay, okay, so I want to just print something here for now. It's nothing but a log. Okay, so I am printing log here. Okay, so or I can print date or date. Date is good. Okay, so I am printing new date. Dot to string. That's good. Okay, so let's run this and check that it is working properly or not. It's running fine. Okay, so our scheduler is ready. Now next step, we need to write some configuration here. So this is our old configuration. To send the message inside the Redis, we need to provide some topic. Okay, so I am going to write configuration for topics. So for that purpose I am creating one bin. Okay, so bin, and I need to create a method which return a channel topic basically. Okay, so public channel topic. Okay, okay, so this return nothing but topics. Okay, so it is going to return new channel topic. Okay, channel topic. Okay, so I need to pass one name called again timestamp. It is good maybe. Okay, so this is nothing but your topic. You need to publish something with the help of that topic. So our topic is timestamp here. Okay, so after that we already configure Redis template as well as Redis connection factory. So what I am trying to do, I am trying to means I want to do that. I want to publish message from this project. So for that purpose I am using Redis template, and I am going to auto add it. Auto add private Redis template. Redis template. Okay, so it's nothing but key value there. Okay, so we are done with the getting template here. Now what I want to do, I want to publish message from here basically. So we have we have template dot send convert and send method, I guess. Okay, convert and send method, where we put a basically channel name. It's nothing but a topic we already created and the message. Okay, so the for that, for to get topic here, I want to auto add topic here too. Okay, so sorry, it's auto add, and I want a channel topic. Basically, it's not CHA, channel topic, and it's nothing but topic. So we have the topic here. Now topic have the method name get topic. Okay, so it's topic have get topic. So what happen whenever we are going to execute that get topic method, at that time we get this topic, whatever topic we are setting here, we get there. We can change it, or I can make it as code with Pratik. It's good. Okay, code with Pratik. Okay, so this is our topic name for now. Okay, so it's not getting too much confusing, and message should be okay. So what I can do, I can do something like this. I can make one variable int I is equal to 1. Okay, and I want to increase the size of that message message, and I want to attach with increment operator. So this is like whenever you are sending the message, it's like it's sending message 1 2 3 4 5 6 into the Redis. Okay, so yeah, this is our publisher part. We're done with the publisher part. Now I am writing separate code, a separate project for the subscriber. So let's create new project for subscriber. I am adding that same dependency Lombok, Spring Web, and Redis. Next and finish. Okay, so this is our new Redis subscriber is new project. So what I want to do, I want to add all dependencies which present inside old project. So I want JDis client too. Okay, so yeah, I added JDis client here, Control C, and put it inside the pom.xml. Okay, so yeah, I put it directly here, and after that I want a properties because we want to connect with same Redis server. Okay, so I'm copying properties too. So these are the properties. I want some extra properties inside a subscriber. That one is I need to specify port number because by default it run on 8080 port number. But both, if more than one application running on same port, it's going to be break. Means only one application run on same port. So I need to change the port. So I am changing port is spring dot port. Okay, it's spring dot port. Is it? No, it's a server dot port. Forget. It's a server dot port property, and I need to port specify port as a 9000. Okay, so I am specifying the port name as 9000. Okay, so we have already done configuration and properties part as well as dependency part. Okay, now we need to write a configuration here. Okay, I am updating project because my auto update is off. Okay, force update offline. Okay, so I am actually taking the same configuration from old project. Yeah, this is the configuration I want. So I'm copying all configuration inside the subscriber part. Okay, so yeah, I want to create a class subscriber config. Okay, so it's a subscriber config, and I want to put all the config here, and I don't want to change the name. Okay, so it should be different. Okay, so we have the connection factory. uh, for here we don't need a Redis template inside a subscriber. Okay, So I'm just commenting the Redis template part. Okay, in subscriber, but we need a topic because we need to subscribe on same topic. Okay, so yeah, we have the configuration now. Now I need to add some more configuration for the subscriber part. Okay, so we need two configuration. Basically we need a message listener adapter as well as Redis message listener container. Okay, so let's add the configuration for it. So I'm adding bin. uh, so it's I'm adding the configuration of message listener adapter. Okay, for now I'm specifying null here, because we need to provide here one, uh, we need to write one class and which should be implemented by message listener, and we need to provide that listener inside that null part. Okay, so we are doing this later because I want to first do with this configuration part. And now I am adding a message Redis message listener container. Okay, so let's add the bin for it. Okay, so we're done with the configuration here. Now what I want to do, I want to implement a message listener for it. Okay, so yeah, I want to change the package. First thing first, I want to move it into the config package. Okay, so config. Okay, change package, move to the package. Okay, so it's going to move into the config package. Now I want to write one listener for it. So let's write listener, which is Redis message listener. Okay, so which is nothing but write in listener package. Listener package. Okay, so I created it. I am going to write annotation called component. Basically the message we get, we are means whatever message sent by publisher, we are get them here. Okay, so I'm going to implement one method uh, call mass no no not implement, I am going to write a interface here which is a message listener. Okay, so message listener have one method, we need to implement it. So on message, this is the method basically. So what I'm trying to do, I'm going to add one log here to show that, to print that something is something we got here, log dot info. And I'm going to print message dot get message dot to string. Okay, so yeah, we are done with the message listener, but what we need to add this message listener inside the configuration. Okay, where it is basically whenever we are creating the subscriber, we added null here. Okay, so that's why I need to add a new message listener configuration. Okay, so yeah, I need to import it, message listener. Okay, so yeah, we're done with the configuration, we're done with the settings and all thing. Now let's run this project. Okay, so what I try to do, I want to run this first project. Redis as a database which is nothing but a publisher. So I am running publisher first thing first. Okay, now I am running the subscriber. Okay, I got some error. Okay, okay, okay. So basically error is that we find three Redis template bin and we need to set one of them as a primary. Okay, so I want to set them as a primary which is Redis template. Okay, so it is our primary bin. Okay, so I'm added a primary here. Okay, now let's see what happened. Let's rerun it once again and let's see. Yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Now let's run the subscriber on 9000 port. So as per error, the adapter must not be private or final. Okay, so let me check. Yeah, this is okay. So this is private. I need to remove it, and I'm going to remove it too. Okay, let's see what happened then. I'm trying to run the program once again. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's running fine, and we are getting message from scheduler. Yeah, look at this. Our program is running on port 9000. So this is how our message broker work with Redis. But there is some flaw that we get message in this format. So let's make it right. Okay. So what happened basically, the message is not properly deserialized. Okay. So what I am trying to do here, so this is project and this is the listener basically. So I need to deserialize it properly. Okay. Okay. So with this deserialization, I am going to deserialize the message which we get here. So basically we get a message here. So I'm getting message dot get body. Okay, and we are sending string from there and we are getting string from here. Okay, so yeah, I make it string and I'm going to typecast it into the string. Okay, so it's nothing but a string, so I'm putting it inside a info, and I want to make it one more change that whenever I'm sending message, it is normal int. Okay, so I'm making it static. Okay, so if it is static, it's going to increase by one because whenever we get message here, it's going to print message one, message one, message one. Let's run the both. Okay, so I'm stopping one and stopping another. Okay, now I am running a publisher, which is old project. So let's see, publisher is up on 8080 prod. Okay, now I am running the subscriber and let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, we get data in normal form, but it's still not incrementing message one, even if it is static. I Okay, I need sorry, sorry for that. I need to make it plus I plus plus, or I need to add it I, and after that printing I need to increment it by one. Okay, so that's why. Let's rerun it publisher. Okay, so I run publisher once again. Let's see what happened with subscriber. Yeah, we getting message in normal form now. Message 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so you can implement it anywhere to send email or to do a async kind of task. You can implement message broker easily. Thanks for watching.